Hello everybody and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, if you haven't played this game, well, you're in for a treat, let me just tell you that. But I haven't played Doki Doki Literature Club ever. I've watched a few videos on it like 5 years ago. That's my experience. Let's just get straight into it. What's our name gonna be? I guess we can go Nugget. There we go. Alrighty. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know the okay, yeah. Alright. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But we started around high school. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk unless they already catch up to me. Hi. I overslept again, of course you did. But I caught up to you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Nugget. That's so weird. I should have chosen, I don't know. I don't know what I would have chosen for a name. I guess Nugget's fine. Well, if people are starting to stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. But yo, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way onward to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Nugget, have you decided on a club to join yet? No, I definitely not. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you were going to join a club this year. I did. Sure, I'm sure it's possible that I did, but in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Okay. So you already likes to worry much about me. Okay, yep. I was talking about how worried I was that I wanted to socialize schools before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy. Okay, yep. Neat in a few years. Yep, sure. Yep. You are really annoying. Just, Jesus Christ, you talk a whole lot. Okay. Let's get into the actual school day. The text you said was probably important, but I couldn't care less. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's about to be over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come from the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. But you don't need to wait for me. Okay, yep. No what? You could join my club. Sayori. Yep. There's no way I'm going to join your club. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Duh. Doki Doki Literature Club. Duh. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after all the other ones who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, you kind of told me you were going to join the club yesterday. Oh, I kind of told the club I would bring a new member today. And that Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, Sayori. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she is so cunning as to have planned this all out. I want to go. Okay. Cupcake. Let's go get our cupcakes. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake, indeed. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school. That's win, really. And up the stairs to a section of the. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Sayori, full of energy, swings the door up into the classroom. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to be meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a bully? The way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Nugget, what a nice surprise. Why do you know my name? I haven't told you my name at all. Welcome to the Literature Club. All words escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What do you look? Why are you looking at us? What do you? I didn't read that. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the attitude is apparently named Natsuki. Is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made the cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ears and turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, full of energy. This is Yuri, smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who's appeared comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up. Okay, yep. Alright, it's great to see you again, Nugget. Monica smiles sweetly. Yeah, I forgot her name. Her name's Monica. I knew Sayori coming in, I forgot her name. Anyways, we do know each other well. We rarely talked, but the time we were in class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Nugget. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. I got a little too excited. Then how about I go make some tea as well? The girls have a few decorations. Yep. As Sayori mentioned, it had been, widened so that there's one more space next to Monica. One more space to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri, walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs, sits next to Sayori, I believe. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Yeah, for a cupcake? A dozen fluffy cupcakes decorated look like little cats. Cool. I wish we could see those cupcakes. Sure. Cat cupcakes. Yep. Sarah grabs one first, and then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. You don't even have a cupcake. Whole lot of bullshit. You don't even have a cupcake, and you're already saying shit, you know? Can't believe it. Sorry, talks with her mouth full. No, she's not! She doesn't have anything. I told the okay, yeah. Yep. I finally bite down. Yep. Okay. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking of me? It's not like I... What are you yapping about? No, I thought you technically did so, or said, okay, I truly do not care. They're putting words in my mouth! Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Okay, yep. Okay. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I assume Yuri, okay. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I don't care about that. Game keeps putting words in between my mouth. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No, not really. I can't read. I'm illiterate. That's why I joined this club. I thought they could help me a little bit. Don't let you... Okay, yeah. That's not... okay. Enjoying tea. Sure, Yuri. Yeah, hi, Monica. So what? So what made you consider the literature club? Being peer pressured and a cupcake, I suppose. Yep. Okay. Well, I didn't tell the truth. I should have just told her it was because of cupcake and I sold my soul to the devil. It is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica, surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be on a board member of any club for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Politics? I guess I wouldn't know. We don't really have any clubs in my school. It feels like nothing, but we are arguing about the budget and publicity. About how to get... Okay, yeah. I don't care. Let's just keep going. Okay. You have work to do to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Wow, everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Okay, yeah. Can I go back? Oh, damn it. Considering how little I've read, yeah, I'm illiterate. I already told you that. Manga. Yep. Not much of a reader, I guess. Nope, illiterate, actually. I just look at the pictures. What am I saying? I spoke without seeing. What? I can't. What? Maybe I should actually read this stuff. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep complexity, fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I'm telling a good story in such a foreign world that's equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so... Okay, I don't care. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliver... Okay, yeah, 30 for early. Horror lately. That's a little weird. Oh. I read a horror book once. I don't know why we're lying. We don't read, we can only look at pictures. We can't actually read. So... I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Okay, are you gonna like stab me or something? That's a little weird. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, never mind. Alright, yeah, writing a poem. Cupcake poems, whatever. Everything you do, yeah, sure. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Yeah, could I also get some help with that? I'm illiterate and I can't really write too well, neither. Yeah, she, I don't know. Maybe she's staring at me. I don't care. Sure. Wow, this is truly one of the worst videos ever. I have no idea how this is gonna do good at YouTube. Good on YouTube, like, at all. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, we all sit in the... I didn't get to write a poem. God damn it. Do I get to write a poem? Oh, okay, we do get to write a poem. We do, okay. Let's write a poem. Yep. I'll write the goddamn poem. Let's just, yep. Let's just write the poem. Okay, Sayori. Oh, we're writing a poem at home, I see. Alright, let's go, Sayori. Well, let's see. Clubroom to our way home. On the way, my mind wanders back and forth, okay. Sorry, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Sure. Alright, it's poem time. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes you the poem most. Whoa. Let's not think that. Let's calm down a little bit, game. I'm gonna turn up the music for you guys a little bit. There you go. I think we're gonna do this like Mad Lib style, maybe. Silly, infallible. That's a big word. Romance, ribbon, holiday, loud, dance, childhood, kawaii, hop. Sure. Fickle. Now that's like a 2-cent word, you know? That's the type of word you would use in the 1980s. Fickle. Landscape, jumpy, puppy, passion, pink, shopping, spinning, suicide. Whoa. Alright, I don't know how we're going from jumpy and fickle to suicide. Sewer slide? Do I have to say sewer slide for YouTube? Or precious. Let's go with fickle. I don't want to pack about. I don't. Okay. Excitement, empty, party, anger, unending. Wow, that's okay. That's jeez. Peaceful, portrait, giggle, Valentine, or parfait. I believe that's parfait. Cry, feather, unrequited, unrequited, unrequited. That's a word. Adventure, atone, beauty, lucky, promise, depression. Well, okay. Okay, these poems are getting a little too personal, if you ask me. I don't really like any of these words. Maybe adventure. I like Adventure Time. That's a good show. Boop. I'm probably gonna end up choosing that. Vivacious. Vivacious is the word. Pleasure, hurt, vivacious. Boop. Cheer, disoriented. Laugh, incapable. Poof. Or Contamination? Contamination. Oh my god, I can't read. Jesus Christ. We're going a little too slow for this, actually. Maybe we want to go Vertigo. Sure. Doki Doki. That's what we're doing. Whirlwind. Email. Vitality. Sure, Vitality. A Starscape's gonna be fun. Electricity. Let's see. Horror. If she liked horror, I guess we can do that. Yeah, oh yeah, she did like a little jumpy thing. That's what the word she liked. Fester, Analysis, Prayer, Pout, Secretive, Shiny, Inferno. Oh. You're a weirdo. Awesome Joy, okay. After Image, Lollipop, Rain Cloud, Universe. God damn it, I'm not even going, I'm not even trying to impress her. Destiny. Incongruent. I like that. Oh, philosophy. Fuck, god damn it! You loser! No, I know no grief is gonna be one of her words. What's another stupid meager? That's also, all these are her words, dude. Determination. What? Okay, I think she just always jumps. Milk. She likes milk apparently. I don't think that's gonna be important. Tenacious. Melancholy. Melancholy Hill? Like gorillas? Like Melancholy Hill? No, not gonna do that one. Entropy. Entropy. Agonizing. Explode. Alright, well, Yuri's probably gonna like our poem the most. Hi again, Nugget. That first part of the game was pretty lame, so I think this is where the game actually starts to pick up. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I was thinking about it. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the Literature Club. Sure, I was the last one in. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a command. Yep. You can read that. You guys can read that. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. A little weird keeping your little book stack in a school. I don't know, it's a little weird. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. I don't even know what that means. Manga is literature. Sure. Busy work, yep. Okay, how dependable? Oh, okay, that's a little weird. Don't call me dependable. Oh, she set her house on fire? That's not concerning in the slightest. Nope, not really good friend. She's a manipulator. I don't even know why I'm here, honestly. A damn cupcake, Jesus. You know, never sell your soul for a cupcake, you know. I think that's the moral of the story today. Okay, Say already made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Yuri wasn't. What? I should have read that. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. She pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book but I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention. Attention? Who's attention? Alright, that was a pretty bad joke. Discuss it if you want. This is how a girl acts. What? Whoa, let's not get too personal. I don't like any of these girls. I think they're all weirdos. Oh, outcast. Well, social outcast. Yuri's face. Okay. I mean, I guess this is a literature club. Now they're actually reading. And I'm just staring blankly into a giant room. Oh, nice. Are we going to Natsuki? Oh, Yuri. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Okay. Sorry, I was just spacing out. My man has... Talk about fucking attention problems. Jesus Christ. Just get this guy some fucking Adderall or something. God. Rereading. Yep. 2 copies of this. Yup. Yep. I do not care. I do not care. You gave me the book 30 seconds ago. Of course, I haven't read it yet. Portrait of Markov. I believe that's what it said. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's a little dark, if you ask me. That's kind of... Hey, that's what I said. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Maybe... No, this game's still putting words into my mouth. You already made it sound like a nice story. Okay. Yeah, it's a little... Oh, wait. Okay, so a little bit about the lore. This literally just came to me, from 5-6 years ago, whatever. The story of, I forgot, like, the exact lore of this game, but that book that she gave us, the story of Markov, or whatever, that's, like, I think, like, I forgot how the story goes, but it's, like, the person who, like, created this game, like, not the game in the universe, I suppose, is that girl, and I forgot. But, like, I don't know where I'm going. If you know the lore, you understand what I'm trying to get at, but, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways, that book is really important, because that's, like, or maybe she's, like, one of the other girls I meet. I don't know. I forgot. Holy hell. Literature club. Literature club. Literature club. Literature club. Literature club. Literature club. You apologize a whole lot. Okay. You know, I haven't even gotten to read my goddamn poem yet. I just put like 50 words, 20 words together and I called it a day. Whoa, okay. Seems a little bit impractical. I think that's is that my hand? No, that's her hand. Or like, maybe like my right hand was like reaching over. Like that would be really weird. Oh, it is. I was right. That's so stupid. What the hell? That's so weird. Sorry, because her hand's right there. Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, I'm not reading it. That's so weird! You know, this game's a horror game. If you haven't... I guess you wouldn't have caught on already if you didn't know. But I expected something to happen within the first 20 minutes. But we are not there yet. It is just for dating sim. Kind of. For the first... I guess for the first, like, hour. Maybe the first 30 minutes, please. Let's just, Hey, it's poetry time! Oh, okay, that's what is her name? Natsuki? Okay, so the reason why we have this whole big event thing is because our poem was, like, I don't know. The poem was, like, centered around, like, words that Yuri liked. Where if we choose, like, more words, like milk. Like, milk was some reason a word. We would have had, what's her name? Natsuki? We would have had this whole dialogue thing with Natsuki and her manga comics, I believe. Alright, yeah. So weird. Oh, by the way, hi Monica. Did you remember to write a poem? I did. Okay. Can we get to that? Not to be that guy, you know, but, kind of been doing some bullshit. Let's, okay. Who should I show my poem to first? How about, Yuri's gonna like it the most, so I think we should do her last. If that makes any sense at all. Sure, we'll show it to Natsuki. Sure. What a blunt. I didn't even get to read my own poem. What are you talking about, blunt? I'll show you, blunt. As I pull out my fist and I punch her in the face! Boom! Eagles can't fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That's shit. Yeah, no I don't. Stop putting words into my fucking mouth. Yeah, don't like it. Nope, we're skipping this entire dialogue. Didn't like it one bit. Didn't like it one bit, Natsuki. You need to become a better poetry writer. How long have you been in this literature club? You haven't sworn to anything. I guess we can talk to, I guess Shimonica. Sure. No do say or then Yuri. Activities. There's windows out there. We can do, like, window jumping. We're on the second story. Don't get me wrong. We can put a mattress down there. But, you know, like, window jumping, that's a hobby I do. I do window jumping onto, like, mattresses. It's more fun than it sounds. You know, people do parkour off of roofs, and you guys aren't mad at that, okay? I haven't even read my own poem. How am I even saying it's embarrassing? A little bit embarrassing. You spent half a millisecond. You spent half a second looking at my poem. Metaphorical. That's good in poetry. Real metaphorical. Okay, she actually likes it for some reason. Can we read her poem? Monica, you talk way too much. Hey, there we go. Hole in the wall. Gee, this is a whole piece of paper. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spackle protrudes. She needs to work on her English. See the direction, the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. This is so bad. Jesus. Freedom forming? Who the hell said that? Also, that's such a... I should have chosen... I don't know what I would have chosen for another name. Yeah, maybe a random name generator. I don't know, I don't feel like Nugget really emphasizes... Oh, I think we went to Yuri. We skipped Sayori, sorry Sayori. As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yeah, yeah. The use of imagery and metaphors indicates you have written a lot of poetry before. I actually learned how to write last night. Well, ChatGPT did it. You know that ChatGPT along with the new Google AI version 3, it helped me out a lot. Good poem ideas. That's what I did, you know. There are so many different skills into yep. Hey, wow, there are so many skills and techniques for reading and writing a simple poem, like using ChatGPT. Amen to that, Yuri. What's biased? Yeah, you're biased. You liked all the sad words I used, like philosophy. Ghost under the light. The tedious. What? I can't. I'm so stupid. I haven't read cursive in like 8 years. The tendrils? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickness blue-green hue of the water. Future? Of the... Where did I get water in there? Future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That was shit. Yeah, you should be sorry. That was a sorry-ass poem if I've ever read one. Yep, I'm so much better than you at writing. Yep, I'm so much better than you. You suck. Yep, I know, you're just a loser. I guess Sayori. Sure. Yep, you're gonna like my poem no matter what, Sayori, because I'm the smartest one in the class already, you know. You guys have been in this club for months, and, you know, already out excelled all you. I'm gonna have to start my own club. Professional poetry. Professional Doki Doki Literature Club. Ah, sure. The sky is blue. It's actually gray. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, okay, starts a little, you know, bad, but, you know, it kind of gets a good over here, you know? Probably the best poem we've read so far. Good job, Sayori. What? This is the fucking best poem. I'm being a dickhead, dude. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, Sayori had by far the best poem. Can you guys read this fast? I sure can. I just can't, like, just read it out loud. I wasn't really impressed by your poem too much. You kind of suck. Sayori's was the only good poem. I've said that, but, you know. Crash Bandicoot-ass music in the background right now. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if I noticed I was standing there. Not yet. She just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. I truly could not care. Let's just, there's a skip. Oh, we can't even skip. What? Uh-oh. This is the type of situation where you should have read a little bit. There's a history. Okay. So what is it about the writing? What, okay. So, I kind of forgot both their poems. So it is like a poetry competition, apparently. I feel like we're already on the Yuri path, so sure. Huh? Oh, god damn it. It was a double negative thing. What? Huh? What? Yeah, okay. Maybe reading isn't cut out for me, gang. Let's see. Yuri means, well, I don't... What is this pointless drama? Oh my god. Let's just go... Are we playing a horror game yet? I don't care. I truly do not care. Alrighty, next scene. Okay, everybody. Thank God, Monica. It's just about time for us to leave. Woo! Time to go home. ChatGPT, some more homework. How did you all feel about sharing poem? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Okay, throwing shade. No, all your poems sucked ass. Don't listen to what I'm saying right here. All your poems sucked ass. Sayori's was good. Now that's talent, you know, being able to write a poem in 2 minutes and actually having meaning. That's real talent. What? Fighting in my Doki Doki Literature Club? Impossible! What the fuck am I going on about here? I don't give a shit, dude. Holy hell. Alright, let's do this. It's another day. Oh, more poems. Unrequited? Unrequited? Sure, I like unrequited. Uh-oh, the bad word again. Sewer slide. Tone for your sins. Intellectual. Vertigo. We already did Vertigo. Fluffy. Captive. Agonizing. Secretive. Party. Like party. We'll go Lollipop. I think we did Lollipop last time. We did Inferno last time, so I won't do that. Tragedy. Sugar. Climax. Skirt. Fireflies. Like Fireflies? Why? Like Owl City? Like the 10 million fireflies. Starscrape. Depression. Lucky. Get Lucky? Like Get Lucky by Daft Punk. Okay, I thought this game would be a little more entertaining for this first part, but that's okay. Cove. Tenuous. Forgive. Unrestrained. Extreme. Tenacious. What did I say tenuous the last time? Heaven Sent. Sure. Nope, yep, that's this entire game. I tricked you all to watching 30 minutes of me doing absolutely nothing. Despised. All these words suck. Can I get like a shuffle? Existence. Uncontrollable. Sure. After image. I was gonna pick that one before. Uncanny. Of course, she likes all the stupid words. Passion. Dream. That's what the mask is. Massacre. Strawberry, sure. Judgment Graveyard, sure. I guess we can just go for her words if we're trying to go for her ending, whatever. I don't know how this works. Crimson. Rain Cloud. Oh, she likes rain clouds apparently. Okay. Explode. Oh, Melancholy. She liked Melancholy the last time. Contamination. Disaster. All right. It's cooking simulator time. Okay. She was all sitting apparently. A little weird. Introduce yourself, you know, just sidebar in a conversation. That's a little weird. Tell Nugget to let me borrow some money. You fucking stingy. I shouldn't say that on YouTube. You're a stingy little jerk face. It's my goddamn money. What do we have? Oh, what the fuck? The fuck? A cookie like fed her face? What the? What? Oh, Natsuki threw a cookie. Okay. Can I get poems or whatever? I could not care less about this augmented drama. Probably another word she likes a lot. Augmented. Jesus Christ. So cliche this entire game. Okay. Nope, you haven't missed anything. Literally nothing. Literally nothing has happened. Why did I waste 2 minutes doing that? Yuri's reading a different book. Of course she is. So I didn't... Okay. Waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Hey, yo, that's a little sus. A little cringe if you ask me. Yeah, I think that I expected this game to kind of go a little bit faster. Alright. Oh, okay, what are we doing? Should have been paying attention. I guess we're in the hallway now. You're mad, you're irritated. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna do the actual game now. People are gonna go fucking crazy. This is what we've been waiting for. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because, holy shit, this is actually so cringe. I thought she was gonna stab herself so far. Can we? Yeah, I really like being friends. Way to friend zone me, dude. Good going. Okay, I guess she's not fucking crazy yet. Jesus Christ. Getting the old butterfly clip, you know. Uh-huh. Okay, being a little weird, Yuri. Being a little weird. Okay, let's start reading. Oh my god, this is so cringe. 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 Alright, let's go. Poetry time, yes! Oh, let's put the tea stuff away, I suppose. Alright, this is so complicated. Okay, I guess we can show up poem to Monica. What do you want in your poem? You're gonna have a shitty poem that I'm gonna read as well. Okay, what do you have to say? This one's good. Nice. Fuck you too. Alright, let's haven't unlocked the good old skip button yet. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, and blue. And endless. Cacophony. 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 Castrophony. Castrophony. I don't know what that's supposed to say. Of meaning. I don't know. Fucking of meaningless noise. This is shit. This is shit. Load me, okay. That's a little, well, that's a little weird. Load me, I don't know. Can we just, I could not care less, Monica. Let's just get straight on with it, sure, Gary. Do you like it? How did you even pick up on this? Okay. The glaze is immaculate. What? Weird. Glaze is crazy. Alrighty, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an... Oh my god. This is ass. This is ass, Yuri. This is so bad, dude. Oh, hell yeah, I'm ready for Sayori's. And Natsuki's gonna have some bullshit as well. God damn it. My wrist is exhausted from, like, resting on my mouse. Alright, let's go with Natsuki. The poem's gonna be... probably suck as well. Let's just, Yep. Alrighty. Amy likes spiders, does she now? Okay, well, I guess Amy's a little bit of a weirdo. I don't think Natsuki likes Amy. She's gross. It's gross. World's better off with spider love. Okay, that's fair enough. Don't like spiders. Yeah, it's quite a bit longer. I think that was just like a rant video on YouTube, you know. Us on bikers, 100 million% over. Gee, I don't know. Like 2 videos of that a day. Kind of bullshit, you know. Maybe make some better content. You know, it's valid criticism, but you know, make some better content. Anyways. No, I think that's my problem. I just don't like drama. Not a big drama guy, you know. Can't really ever find meaning to it, you know. I mean, sure, like 1 or 2 videos on a topic, like Moist Critical does. The Moist Critical glaze is crazy. That's the #1 comment on this video. But anyways, I feel like 1 or 2 videos on a topic is important, not like 14 videos in a week, you know. A little overdone. Holy shit, Sayori. But, I'll let you guys read this. 100 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around, say, or your poem sucked ass this time. That was so bad. Okay, back to the butterfly clicks. Yep, shit poems as expected. Congratulations, Literature Club. You made me even more disappointed in being here. It's crazy how long this game takes, even rapidly clicking through it. We're already 46 minutes into this. Jesus. Alrighty, we're back. Gotta go do something real quick. I'll just keep going on to this. Yup. Oh, oh no. Oh no, why'd you go? Just go like that. Come back. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll just do this final day, and then I'll call it a day for this video, dude. This is pretty bad. I guess if you guys want, somehow we'll do an episode 2. Video's probably gonna do pretty bad on YouTube, so that is awesome. After the Crimson Eye, after the image of the Crimson Eye. Yep. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just go. Come on. Already, Yuri. Yep, fascinating. Yep, indulge savory. Oh, amazing. I'll turn my mic down a little bit. My flicking. I didn't realize how loud my mouse was. I do not care. Alright, this is a real nothing burger of a video, you know? My apologies. But don't blame me, blame the game, you know? I thought things would actually happen within like an hour. My bad, gamers. Can I click my space button? Oh, this is so much quieter. Okay, that's what we're doing from now on. We're clicking the space bar instead of clicking. Okay, festival. Finish playing tomorrow, of course you will. Let's go. Festival time. Now we're going home. So you're always being a little bit quieter. Sorry, I was spacing out. Of course you will. No, I'm not going to talk. Yep. Fascinating. Yep. Oh no. Okay, I clicked on something I didn't mean to. Beautiful and smart. Apparently, I don't know where is the beautiful, smart person in the room with us. You know what I mean. All right, that's not very nice. Yep, fascinating. Okay. I guess we can save this last poem for tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry if you actually watched this video. It's pretty bad. But I wanted to post something today, and this is just the beginning of the series. You know, we'll pick up more exciting tomorrow whenever I post the next video. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.